Hi all, welcome back to Folks and Compass. Today we are going to see how to make a Mangalore style Goli Baje along with a good coconut chutney which is typically served as a side dish for Goli Baje. Now this is a recipe which is very popular in Mangalore, and now let's have a look at the ingredients required for it. We need maida or all-purpose flour, we need some cooking soda, we need few pieces of coconut, coriander, curry leaves, chilies and a piece of ginger. We need some sour curd, and we need some asafoetida powder, which is also called as kayam in South India. So once you have all these ingredients, I'm going to add 1 cup of maida into a bowl, and in the same measuring cup I'm going to take half a cup of sour curd followed by some salt for taste. I'm taking half a teaspoon here, some kayam, a pinch of kayam will do, or asafoetida powder, quarter teaspoon of cooking soda, and then you have to mix it well. Initially you can use spoon, but eventually you will have to use your fingers. Add in water part by part to mix. You have to make sure that there is no lump formations in the batter, as well as the batter is not very loose in consistency, because if you add in more water, your Goli Baje will absorb a lot of oil, and we don't want that. So talking about the recipe, this recipe is very famous in Kudla. Kudla is another name for Mangalore. It's famous in Udupi, and I would say the entire coastal Karnataka loves to have this recipe as a tea time snack. So I've been in Mangalore for almost 11 years, worked in Manipal for 2 good years. So the entire belt people love to have Goli Baje as their tea time snack. So let's add some more water. So I will show you the consistency what we are looking at. See, this is the kind of consistency what we are looking at. This is how your Goli Baje batter should be. Now let's take some curry leaves. Just break it with your fingers and add it into the batter. And we'll add some chopped corianders. Now I'm going to add in 3 chopped chilies. I've taken the lighter green ones, which are typically more spicier than the dark green chilies. Followed by some coconut pieces. Look at the thickness of the coconut pieces I've taken. It's really thin. Don't miss out on this ingredient, because this is going to give you that crunchy feel to your Goli Baje. So after this, we are going to grate in approximately 3/4 an inch of ginger into the batter. Now the next step is mixing all the ingredients very well using your fingers. That's it. Now our batter is ready. Now let the batter rest for 1 to 1.5 hours. Now while our batter is resting, now let's quickly make the coconut chutney for our Goli Baje. This is a very simple recipe to make. I've taken 3/4 a cup of grated coconut. This is fresh coconut, which is very important, not the one in your fridge. A piece of ginger, 2 green chilies, and some salt for taste. Now next comes our ingredients for tempering your chutney: some curry leaves, some dry chilies, some urud dal, and some mustard seeds. This is all you need for tempering. So let's add in the grated coconut. I've taken 3/4 a cup of grated coconut. This will serve 2 to 3 people. After this, let's break in 2 green chilies. I'm using the lighter green ones. If you are using the darker green ones, you can add 1 more chili into this. 10 to 15 grams of ginger pieces. I'm going to add in half a teaspoon or little lesser than half a teaspoon of salt. Now let's add in some water only to grind this mixture. Now if you want your chutney to be more thicker, you can always add 1 tablespoon full of chana dal. Chana dal will give you the thickness to your chutney. It will also increase the shelf life of your chutney. Because if you don't add chana dal, your chutney will get spoiled quickly. So now that I'm going to finish this in another 1 or 2 hours, I'm not adding in chana dal. I'm not a big fan of chana dal. So that's how your chutney looks like. Now let's quickly get into the tempering work of chutney. For this, we are going to heat up some coconut oil and then add some dried red chilies. Coconut oil is a must. You cannot substitute this. Now once the dried red chilies gives out the color and flavor, we are going to add in some mustard seeds. And once the mustard seeds have popped, we'll add in some urud dal. Make sure the urud dal doesn't go black. Keep it in low flame. And then once you're done with that, finally we add in some curry leaves. And that's it. We are done with tempering the chutney. You just have to pour it on top of the chutney. So now that the chutney is ready, now let's quickly have a look at what's happening with the batter. So we have waited for a good 1 to 2 hours. Now first let's test the oil. Now if you take a small portion of the batter and add into the oil, it should immediately come to the surface of the oil. That means that the oil is ready to be cooked. So now that the oil is ready, we'll add in the Goli Baje batter inside. Make sure you maintain sufficient distance between two Goli Bajes, otherwise it will stick to each other, which we don't want to happen. Always use medium flame to fry your Goli Baje, because if you use high flame, while it might look like it's cooked from outside, the inside will still be raw. So we don't want that to happen. The best way to do it is medium flame. So keep deep frying it for about 3 to 4 minutes on medium flame. What we want to achieve is a golden brown color. So make sure you don't overcook it. And that's how your Goli Baje should look like. Yes, the first set of Goli Baje is ready. Now if you make few more sets out of the remaining batter, we are done with our Goli Baje. Look at that Goli Baje. This is loved by Mangaloreans and most of the people in coastal Karnataka. And that's our chutney. Serve it along with some hot tea. And then it's full of bliss. Now that's how your Goli Baje should look like. So until we meet next time, stay home, stay safe, have some Goli Bajes and have fun. Thank you.